Hey, how are we all today? You keeping well? I was here before you were. Yes, because I was refreshing Warframe over and over again, hoping, hoping and praying desperately that I could will the new war into updating early. But I have since read that the update will not be coming until about 4 o'clock this afternoon. Anything around? No. But yeah, the new war apparently isn't going to drop until about 4 p.m. So I'm just going to have to withhold my enthusiasm and wait until tomorrow, and we will do new war then. Oh, I just noticed. Is this thing a paddle steamer? It's got one huge driving thing in the middle. Got hit almost right after your notification on Discord, and it said you weren't on until like 10 seconds after. Oh yeah, that's because I fired the thing on there and then had to like very quickly compose the going live tweet and send that off.
We'll take the skiff. I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Oh, there's a whale! In the back right there. Look, there's a whale.
Yes, let's go.
Alright, let's do this. So this is the conservatory. I don't remember much of this mission. Brienne Ashworth, an architect of the coup that took the throne in Dunwall. Ashworth is powerful and full of secrets. She's building a mysterious device for Delilah. Must be eliminated.
There will be a grand guard presence outside the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything. Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
Witches, got it.
Someday I'd like to know more about how you met Ashworth.
I know you would. Trust me, Ashworth is important to Delilah. Which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice Overseer in Karnaca has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory.
Okay.
Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, if she's still working with Delilah, Ashworth is a grave threat.
Thanks, Megan. See you soon.
Interesting. Okay. We can just deploy the church militants. What's going over here? Sort of gangsters.
I thought the old Duke Theodanis outlawed Underwood export to protect the trees.
Can't keep track of all the decrees. My client's refurbishing her gazebo, adding an exotic southern touch.
I don't get it. When I went
Okay.
to Dunwall, I brought back a River Crush shell to use as an ashtray. Because it reminds me of good times. But what's the point of buying wood from a country you never visited?
Lady Shersha has money, so she gets the wood she wants.
Because that way you get to pretend that you've been to that country. Also, hello, Captain Diomedes. That's a voice I always enjoy recognising.
For a beer later?
BRB, I'm just going to eat all your rations. How do I... There we go.
I'll probably find myself a card table later on.
There's plenty around. Alright, they didn't see anything. Alright, mate.
My brother-in-law tried to get me to sign on with a mining crew. No way I'm dying down in a hole.
Yeah, you end up with black lung. Alright. So what's around? Rune over there. Ooh, and a whole lot of a whole lot.
Anything, I'll run. No. First, I'll yell, then I'll run. Or, you know, to warn the others.
Leave the guardsman alone. Aha! A shop. Oh.
What's going on here?
You saw something?
It's a pleasure. Welcome, welcome. Have you heard? I'm told they robbed one of our shops. I'd like to see them try it here.
Yeah, totally
Welcome
didn't
to
have
my
anything to
shop.
do with that.
Say, an acquaintance of mine is supposed to be holed up in an office overlooking the Royal Conservatory. Check on them if you're headed that way. I'd check myself, but the streets are locked down. I'd make it worth your time.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
See anything you like?
I see plenty. Yes, I would
Come
like
in,
to
my friend.
confiscate this heretical
Always a delight
artifact
to see you.
and use it myself. So it's a howling bolt, blinds enemies. Magnetized bullet briefly disrupts clockwork soldiers. Fun.
This is what I have for upgrading your equipment.
No need to worry about that. Stun and blind enemies for a while. I mean, at that point, I might as well just use the trank gun.
All those valuable artworks locked up in the conservatory where no one can see them. Truly a shame.
There
An excellent choice.
we go. And there's a upgrade to the stun mine that I don't know yet. So that's just standard bolts. Do I want these magnet shots? That could be a laugh.
The district is so quiet since the conservatory was closed.
Use that howling bolt to take it out, fucking up the stealth. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, and the same probably goes for the stinging bolts. What do we have here? Safe combination. Shopkeeper's covers and once attended a lecture in a building directly across from the Royal Conservatory, now infested with blood flies. He knows the combination to the safe.
No
I'll take
need
that.
to wrap it for you, I suppose.
No,
I'm
I'll
certain
be using
you'll
it
be
now.
satisfied with your purchase.
Let's buy some assorted darts, and I will actually also
You
buy...
want blueprints for better weaponry.
Yeah. There we go. And you know what? I've got dosh to spare. I'll buy the magnet bullets. I'll come back with some extra cash.
Welcome. Don't worry, we are perfectly safe in my shop. Take your time.
Now I wonder. Okay. Okay. Hang on. So that's dropped something down below. If I spot a way down, away from underneath, I'll try and grab it. Okay. Everything else is in that direction. Ah, here we go. Get up on top of that. Oopah. Don't kick the bucket. Literally or proverbially. Howlers.
Oh, something really stings around here. And this time it ain't me.
It burns information.
Who opened this door? Maybe the wind or something.
It's a public building. Jesus. Okay.
Look sharp, she says. Stay awake, she says. Not even sure what I'm supposed to be looking for. Ow, ow!
Oh well.
What is up with these dudes? Alright. Pardon me, gentlemen.
If you're looking for trouble, you're gonna find it.
Yeah, I
I
know.
don't like your face, but I can fix it.
Can your mum sew?
I'm dry. Really go for a whiskey or something. Maybe
What
one
was
of
this
them
guardsman?
two-penny drinks.
If that was London, then I'm a filthy bloodfly, and that's all I'm
Whoa.
gonna say about it.
Guardsman? He's gone. That guardsman just phased through the universe. Alright. Let's get myself into the overseer's office. Yep, just fell into the fucking void. Hello. Right, that one's blocked.
Won't you marry me? 12 weeks have I been at sea, chasing
Spoderman.
monsters in the bush, dancing canyons. Let her go. You aren't going anywhere. I'll be wiping off your blood later. I'll kick. Let him go. Ask for mercy.
2. There we go. Alright, so that's the trick. To stop them from lunging at you, you've got to keep the guy facing them. Some cable. Windmill operation. Regular maintenance. Alright, we'll leave that. So what's this thing powering? Didn't try and domino them. It was... I didn't have time to set it up. Ah, okay, that's charging the wall.
Did you hear someone else?
Alright. I'll get to them later. Yeah, domino requires some setup. Actually, you know what? So that it requires less setup, I will put it on a hot button. The overseers are around somewhere. This is ominous. Said I would deal with motherfuckers, then RKO the lot of them. That's true. Oh. This just brings me a different bit of the same balcony. That's no good. Conservatory closure extended. A representative from the Royal Conservatory confirmed today that the site's closure has been extended once again, with no promise of when it might reopen. Curator Brianna Ashwood could not be reached for comment. Readers will remember that an infestation of mites in the Roseboro exhibit forced the closure nearly 6 months ago, and though there have been rumours that no exterminators have been hired. Roseboro exhibit was to be a prestigious event, sponsored by the Academy of Natural Philosophy, with hopes of attracting numerous expert and guest lecturers from across the Isles. This important exhibition is now on hold indefinitely due to the extended closure. For hopeful visitors, there is nothing to do but wait for further word. Interesting. They're clearly up to something untoward in there, then. Oh. Someone's been bricked into their own house. I smell heresy. Somebody slumped over in their chair. Okay. Ah, here we go. Shadow form!
Scum. Scum.
He's sleeping. So a quick poke around, make sure he hasn't got any buddies. Ooh. Okay, these dudes are kitted. Yep, Judgment Cut now no longer has cooldown. Don't get blind to sleeping people, yeah. He's just chilling out there. He seems to be the only one in the office. He set a trap, though it's not... Ah, I see. That's weird. He set a trap and bolted the door. Wait, and that's a grenade? That's not safe. Do it to kill him. Just gonna very carefully The Oracular Order. Much has been said about the blind sisters of the Oracular Order. In truth, their eyes function just as well as yours or mine. However, they do endeavour to become blind to distractions and frivolities. They will, if necessity bids them, walk among us wearing richly hued blindfolds or otherwise covering their eyes. In this way, they remain at all times ready to see things clearly. Decisions are made by cloistered gatherings. Though no others are permitted to observe, the process was described to me, so I render it here with permission. A room is prepared with heavy incense and blessings from strictures. In a circle sit 30 or more sisters of our order until the room is brimming. We will hear no topic, lest we have each had adequate time to research. Oh, I see. They don't talk about anything unless they've had time to research it. Several outcomes will be discussed, and some sisters are specifically tasked with advancing less popular or unlikely scenarios. Then commence the orgy. Hang on a minute, this isn't a religious order at all. Unless you're worshipping Slanesh or Dionysus. I'm trying not to choke on my fruit juice. May take some time to arrive at decision, and by then all are quite versed in the myriad consequences, and may have lengthy advice for all contingencies. When an opinion is written, it may be as short as a sentence, or fill 20 pages. Yet still one last sister must approve it, the High Oracle herself. Okay. But what exactly are they talking about? Okay, can I can't do anything to this guy, but he does seem to be well and truly out. Hopefully I can... Hang on, I've got an idea. Use the heart, find his secrets.
Snatched up from the beach village where he was born, and indoctrinated by the Abbey at the age of 13. Now he's done the same to a dozen others.
Lovely. Overseer Ogbun. I should be back within a few days. Continue to compile information on Brianna Ashworth's activities. Despite the odd letter we received from our oracular sisters in Colero, it is not like them to issue a proclamation without certainty, but I know I'm right about Ashworth. My gut tells me she's a threat. That said, the Howlers are my priority. This conflict with Paolo could affect our influence in Karnaca for years to come. Yours in the strictures, Overseer Liam Byrne. Okay. Right, I'm gonna have that at the ready. Yeah, there it is.
Brianna Ashworth, curator of the Royal Conservatory. For a while, I believed Ashworth has some connection to the occult in Karnaca. Something is happening that I don't understand. The overseers are the forward face of the Abbey, but equally important are our sisters from the Oracular Order. To be direct, I suspect something is wrong within their sect. Subtle changes to the types of proclamations they've been making.
Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. I had to do that. There we go.
Brianna Ashworth, curator of the Royal Conservatory. For a while, I believed Ashworth has some connection to the occult in Karnaca. Something is happening that I don't understand. The overseers are the forward face of the Abbey, but equally important are our sisters from the Oracular Order. To be direct, I suspect something is wrong within their sect. Subtle changes to the types of proclamations they've been making. Small but troubling deviations from tradition. But publicly saying anything along those lines will get me accused of heresy by my rivals within the Abbey. Is it possible that Ashworth has infiltrated the Oracular Order?
So Vice Overseer Byrne thinks Ashworth is interfering with the Oracular Order. If true, it's another reason she has to be eliminated.
Okay. Alright. Map. Good stuff, that'll come in useful. Yep. No information beyond that. Okay, I was hoping they were going to have, like, plans to storm the building or some shit. Alright, let's take a quick poke around the rest of here. Have a couple of snacks. Delicious. Oh. that looks cozy. Man, these old-style flats look so nice. Yeah, voracious really is the word. It is a spectacular... It is either a spectacular appetite or some kind of wasting illness. Right. Shrine. Shut up. Shrine on the far side of there. Everything else is on the far side of these buildings. Oh, wait! It's up on the top and then just sort of phase through it. Man, these guards sure do mutter to themselves. Shopkeeper's associate. I'm gonna go check out that building while I'm in the region.
It's a rat. Kill it.
Isn't it dinner time yet? I could starve.
From the inside.
Always. They don't gotta say it twice.
Yeah, I get that. I do that sometimes too, but just they're not exactly saying anything. They're just kind of can't imagine there's much thinking going on there. Hello? Housekeeping? A good old-fashioned break kitchen enterage. Just fell asleep on the couch. Nice and quiet. Cannot be comfortable sleeping on the couch in all your finery. Alright. Finally back up to full health. There's nothing bloody here. Alright.
Please not today.
Don't you worry, I'm doing low chaos. Alright. Shadow form.
I should just work a double shift. I don't have to listen to him tell me about how. So let's see. What?
Brothers and sisters of my blood, and all the little people who make this great city try to slaughter. This is the Duke. You must all know my voice.
This guy's making an announcement while drunk.
The Royal Conservatory. What do those walls hide?
There are some traitors who trusted her claim to the throne. Morally, tibia, treasonous nations skulking in the cold blue. What? If they want war, we'll give it to them. No matter how many of you I have to sacrifice. The Curtis will fight for Delilah.
Ah, interesting. The other nations of the Empire don't recognize Delilah. Conservatism. My god, it's full of Tories.
Wait, I'll have a look over there.
Okay, nobody's in. Yeah, sounds like the other nations aren't best thrilled with Delilah. So, what did we pick up? Didn't actually. Aquatic nature. Oh, okay. Yeah. People have been cheating at cards again. Howlers don't play. Winnow, You want to know what happened to the owner before you? When he says, no more payouts and that's that, we says, alright, you got us, and we left him alone. Then we paid one of his friends to take him fishing a week later. They were out in the water all day. Real good day. Caught a lot of fish. Coming back, his friend gave him a letter, and gave him a letter from us and ran off. In it, I spelled out how the bait they was using all day was bits of his mother. Howlers don't play, you piece of shit. You got 3 days. Fucking hell.
Might be time to spring for fish cake.
Fish cake. Ugh. Hate fish cakes. Alright, runes away over there. Corrupt bone charm. Those are always a laugh. Hey. Kicked over the ashtray. Oh, actually, I should open this little hall up. Here we go. There we are. So now this is nice and open. I can get back and forth across there without needing to tangle with the cops. Kicks ashtray. No smoking. Some stuff on the... Ah! Condemned you to infestation.
You look great. Enrico said to give you his regards.
That donkey-faced cretin can open his wrist for all I care. Did you bring me something? The silver cigarette case, like we agreed?
No, listen. I can't go on doing this. Stealing for you. I'll lose my job.
Do you want to be a servant all your life? You're always talking about leaving Karnaca on a big white boat, never to come back. You spend your days polishing silver cutlery. Come with me, Beatrix. Let's leave.
Could we really get passage on a ship? What if they find us?
You know I'll protect you, just like when we were kids.
I'll think about it. I promise.
Interesting. They're making angles to bail. Don't know where you go, though. Okay, nothing in here. This is just a place to hide out. Alright, let's get myself over there. And I'll see if I can find that safe. Does this sound like the one promising to protect the other plans to instead keep using them? Considering this game, that's not much of a reach. We'll probably find a note saying, hey, just keep stringing her along while we flog everything off.
I think something else happened. Maybe they went inside the conservatory.
Look, Karnaca's leaking people. We tell ourselves we're keeping it together, but everyone is afraid of what will happen when it really falls apart.
Bah. Oh, that was a brutal sounding cough. Boy, we are all full of bugs around here. Uh-oh. Shit, it's one of you.
Why are you hiding?
Ah. I forgot about you guys. So say hello to the Nest Keeper. Crap.
They're all bad people, like I told you.
So these are people who have been stung up so badly by the flies that it has functionally broken their brains. Cries out her secrets with the heart. That's true. If we see her again, we'll try for it.
Over his body, his mind. Until he draws his last breath, he'll fawn over the nests.
Yeesh. Okay, looks like we got him. Oh no, there's one more. Corrupted bone charm. Lightweight. Take less damage from falling. Health regeneration is halved. Eee. That's a brutal one. Load of cash. How's it going? We're doing okay. I'm just checking out some assorted buildings and hunting for goodies before we make a move on our main target. Certain I saw one of the students in my lecture writing down the combination for my safe. That silver spoon detente who wants to make a career as a newspaper journalist. A sneaky fuck. He's chosen a fitting career, and his snobby cousin operates the black market shop nearby, so it must run in their well-heeled family. I need to ask Marguerite to change the combination. Ugh. Ashworth within an existential graph. Jindosh is a good painter, I just wish he'd pick other people. Right. Mission clues. 807. Whoa! Josh! Well worth the $2.50 I paid for it. Alright, and the shrine is right over there. We'll head there next. Man, this place is classy. Alright, go back out the way I came in, and we'll... Actually,
She's in love with the landlord. It's now 4 families they've ruined. Find nothing more about this woman.
okay. So it'll just say that's it rather than... So where's that guard captain gone? Yeah, looks like she's wandered off. So she's just been, like, looting people's houses into bankruptcy by the sounds of it. Careful. Holy moly. They have rigged this place to blow. Stinging bolts all the way down. Howling bolts. Alright. I mean, I'll take free ammunition. Didn't realise they were going for actual landlord relationships, yeah. That's landlords for you. Whoa! What have we created up here? Alright, what can you tell me about Miss Ashworth? Drinky.
Look at you, making your way across this shuddering city. Brianna Ashworth would have been miserable as a member of high society, forced to wed some bloated banker. Her only moments of real freedom, getting drunk at fancy balls, and slipping away to couple with strangers.
It's a classic tale.
It would have ended in an unhappy marriage and a late-night plunge into an icy river. But just before Mother and Father married her off, so many years ago, she found Delilah instead. It was all highways and graveyards after that, never looking back. Vice Overseer Byrne is an ambitious man, but he believes in the Abbey's mission. Protecting the good people of the Empire against the likes of us. You know he'd be happier deep down if this ended with Brianna Ashworth's head on a spike. Maybe yours as well.
Well, I'm sure we can arrange one of those. Alright. So I now finally have... Here we go. Trade synergy. So, bone charm crafting. A chance the... 0 chance of corruption. Do we want to go whole hog and see if we can quad stack it? There is a good chance that it'll be corrupted though. Go ham? Alright, let's go ham. So, we want Swift Shadow, Swift Shadow, Swift Shadow, and Swift Shadow. And no corruption. Who's ready for some speed? Alright. So now, alright, so this is my movement speed. So I'm going to go from one end of the room to the other. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. So now... And then if we sprint... 1, 2, 3. So that's 4 seconds walking, 3 seconds sprinting. Let's see how speedy we go with crouching. 1, 2, 3, and a half. I am now faster crouching than I am walking. So I am a speedy speed boy. And if I get vitality further on, I can get that going even faster. Because, hang on. Powers. If I get... Okay, that's just sprint. You will not have knees by the end of this. Oh, my poor... Emily's back is going to be just completely ruined. I also want to upgrade Shadow Walk so that can go faster as well. Okay, but basically everything is further up. Let's through this building. Oh, hey. Extra 25 quid. Let's go check on the shopkeeper's associate. Oh, there's a balcony. Okay, can't make that jump. Make that jump though. No, I can't. I have to go in the hard way. Hi, are you anyone important?
He got them to fire that pretty governess. He enjoyed watching the woman fall to drinking and crime.
Okay. Spoilers, everyone's awful in this game. Oh, hello. Yikes, you got a crossbow bolt right to the neck. Whoa. Ah, there's 2 tripwires. One there and one there. Okay. Who the hell is putting all these down? Careful. Oh! That tripwire sets off that one, and the one at the top of the stairs gets you the one in the back of the head. Yeah, there's some paranoid weirdo lives here. Is he around? He set up a This dude was ready for a siege. What the hell? Let's top everything up. Yep, spring razors. He's got the whole business. Reverberation tubing. Whoa. Be worried if your tubes start reverberating. I have a new assignment for one of your unique talents. I'd like you to retrieve the old Roseboro prototype on display at the Royal Conservatory. It's likely well protected, but I'll double the finder's fee. Bring it back to me at the shop MV. Okay. Three, 4, and 5. I wonder what... Okay. Let's see if we can find that and bring it over. Be Scrimshaw. Hope this guy doesn't mind me just kind of robbing him and then... I'm robbing this guy and then I'm just going to give it back to his buddy. Weird doctor's office. Alright. So by the looks of it, everything else is inside the conservatory. Bone charm, rune, black bone charm. Can I like completely... Hoi! Oh no. Don't want to go there. That's the negative zone. Okay. Alright. Locked from inside. One of these has got to be open. Here we go. Ooh!
The conservatory.
Somebody's had a bad day.
I wanted to visit this place with Wyman.
Lucinda. She wanted to raise the Bloodbriar, but cannot. After trying to make gravehounds for weeks, she gave up. You should have seen the twisted things she made. All snouts and teeth and tails.
Oh, you got a buddy up on the cabinet there.
Delilah wears the outsider's mark, and some of what she can do flows down to us.
It doesn't seem fair.
Think about working your fingers raw, weaving nets, or raising cows to slaughter. Any of the gifts we receive is better than living under the boot.
That's true and fine. A wise way to look at things. But it won't help Lucinda rise any higher in Delilah's favor.
That was weird. She teleported exactly 1 foot to the left and started walking down the hallway. Okay. Let's turn on dark vision. Ooh. They've been murdering. Okay, nobody alive seems to be around. Go. Get rid of them. Ugh. Horrible, 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 horrible! Oh, there's another. Yuck. Fucking bugs. I don't know why, but these bugs bother me more than... What the hell? These bugs bother me more than the rats ever did. Ah, there it is. Oh no. The amber's disappeared. Alright. More powers. What do we want? I'm gonna take faster shadow walk. Bugs are more creepy than... maybe. Alright. Mesmerize and Doppelganger. Both very expensive. But there's plenty around here to gather. Black Bone Charm, 1... Okay, there's 2 more runes. And... Sleep. And the other one just slumps over. Oh, someone's nailed a fig to the luggage chest. Where's the thing that's nearby? Oh, it's downstairs. Let's go get these goodies first. Yeah, if I ever encountered a flying rat, I would probably just immediately piss myself and die. Thankfully, I've never had to tangle much with rats at all. Crash. What are you?
Bryce, that's the part I always mix up. What's going on?
Uh-oh. Hi.
Stayed in your boring little world.
Oh, she actually broke free of...
Paint my nails red with your blood.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Right. Domino isn't instant. I tranked one of them, another went down, and the one that was in the back just shot me while the thing was working. It's out. Let's wait for...
Why am I always the one who has to gather moss under a full moon? Seems like whenever it involves missing sleep, they always send me.
Take that ash.
Nothing, but I'll be right back.
I'll fill my pillow.
And down you are. There we go. Textbook. Man, they've got a good thing going here. Just gonna eat all your snacks. Oh, hello. Silver egg. Okay. There's probably going to be, like, a whole lot of stuff for me to pinch around here. Okay, let's have shadow form at the ready. Security. Breakable door. There's one over there. There's one upstairs.
Archives. She's going to be cross.
I only had a bit of a peek. Rihanna was busy with some labyrinth just before
Okay,
Delilah.
domino at the ready.
I wanted to know what it was.
I'm teasing Tony.
Monster!
What the fuck do you want about? You shot her.
Grind your what?
You should have stayed in your boring little world. Where will I go?
And down you go. Okay, we got him. Yeesh. Those big ass thorns. Wet slapping noises. Which is never a good sign. Okay. Just dispel that for now. I'll worry about them when I actually decide to get over there. Up. Don't mess with that. And more bugs. Oh, I've already been through here. Ew. Hang on, I wonder. Burn the bodies. That should get rid of the bugs. Yeah, they're nice and docile now. Alright, back downstairs. Try and find my way into this. How do I get in here without making an almighty noise? Okay, you know what? If I'm worried about making a noise, nobody can hear if there's nobody left to hear. Excuse me, I'm just going to hop on the head of this great eagle.
Do you think I could ask Rihanna to make an effigy of me?
You mean like this tangle of skin and bones representing one of the Dunderheads from...
There we go. Okay. What on earth is this contraption?
Jindosh was tiresome. How does this even work?
Effigies. Okay. Whalebone smears everywhere. Oh! There was a bone charm upstairs. I should grab that. Up yet further. See, this is really cool, but it feels like this should be a mission in like a heist game. How do I get... There's 2 black bone charms up here.
Brianna, what happened to Jindosh? I'm told he's a gibbering idiot now.
I don't know.
My bad.
Forgive me.
No, my dear, it's a loss, but I doubt he had anything more to give us.
Sokolov was taken away as well.
Who would want that ancient fool? Never mind. How goes the communion? I am hungry to whisper into
right
the
here?
ears of the oracular sisters.
My influence grows. Last night, I walked through a dream with one of them, and we drank from a fountain in the town where she was born.
Vice Overseer Burns' suspicions were right.
Ah. She's using this contraption to mess with their heads. Alright. What do we have here? Fading light. Far reach and blink consume no mana if used within a second of an assassination. Okay, so that's good for like a sort of dip in, dip out. Oh, here we go. What's this? I've set out to craft a new bone charm, and I hope to have it blacken, in keeping with those of greater power. It will complement the one I've carried since finding it within a mausoleum in Alba. Though it's rare to meet others touched by the void, summoners beware, for as long as I carry that bone charm, their rats and vermin will turn against them, and the new charm, if it works, will shield me against assassins. I'm still working on my protective charm. I've taken the Tivian grey bone recipe and altered it, using much more burdock root. The instructions were vague and the safeguards are often weak. Neither chamomile nor nasturtiums added to the mix give me the right effect, though they perfume the air quite nicely. I feel well protected from the unpleasant smells, but not much else. I finally got it. Hellebore, of course. Fermented and reduced over a low flame. It's rare to achieve this effect, where the bone charm turns darkest black. As I wanted, I am warded against the first bullet or bolt from an assassin's weapon. The initial shot that would fell me would instead change to blood flies in an instant. Right. So if we try and take a shot, if we try and snipe her, it won't work.
Cutting the void through such a device.
Oh, they're still
Blood
chatting.
and biscuits. I look forward to using it myself once you're ready.
Will you visit soon?
Perhaps. Dunwall Tower is mostly in hand. The High Overseer won't be a problem anymore. And
Great, so he's dead as
my
hell.
own project. I grow more excited with each brushstroke. When I come to Karnaca, we'll drink an ocean of good wine and stay tight as a boiled owl.
I look forward.
Well.
For now, I need your eyes on the Duke.
Alright. Let's get to her in a minute. I want to figure out if we can mess with this machine. Interfering with magical artifacts is always a laugh. They always blow up in such the sweetest ways. Another bone charm. Void armor. When you take damage, a significant portion is instead subtracted from mana. Ooh, okay. What do I have? Yeah. I'm not starting many fires. Let's put that on. Let's cast from mana instead. Okay. That's the lift shaft. Okay. There's Brianna Ashworth, or find another way. Yeah, I reckon this machine has something to do with it. Drop. So there's one witch who's sitting over there. Okay, you know what? Quick save, and... Oh! Bouquet! Okay, so I need to find a...
What's that noise? Oh well.
Okay, and then... Shadow Form!
What's going on?
And... these witches go a very unhealthy colour when you aggro them. Alright. Looks like we got him. Ammunition, man. So much ammunition around. Do not eat. Oh, hello. It's a rat hole. Where does that go? Oh. Okay. I already set the alarm off, so setting it off again doesn't do anything. Right. Zoom. Oh! There was a rat hole hidden back here. Dang it. Okay. We'll need to go past the shopkeeper on the way out anyway. Let's wrap up here first. So, let's see if I can't interfere with this thing and see... see what's going on with it. Let's move slow so I don't aggro anybody.
I don't like that.
You don't stand a chance anyway. Come back here.
Come on, take a swing. Wow, I'm taking like nothing. Alright.
My nails red with your blood. I want to.
Oh! She fell out of her, Okay, install lenses. Alright. We need to find some lenses. Let's check out the curator's office.
What would you and Father advise if you were both here? Sometimes I dream we're all together again.
I don't think there's any any advice that Empress Caldwin could reasonably give in a situation like this. This is a headfuck on legs. There we go. So I should just be able to get out through any of these. Ooh. Okay, she's got a Delilah statue and 2 gravehounds watching the door. Let's go in through the top. Here we go, let's check out the lab. Poor bastard's been carved up. Oh, that was a hand. I thought that... Ugh. Whalebone, I'll take that.
I meant nothing to my fine family, beyond an advantageous marriage and years of childbearing. They promised me to a man 3 times my age who wheezed on about our wedding night. But a curious thing happened on the way to the altar, Delilah. From the first time I slipped out of the manor in the dead of night, there was no returning to my cage. Looking at the stars and drinking wine,
they're not coming to investigate.
I was free. Instead of seeing the overseers for marriage, I visited my father's banker and raced away from life toward Delilah. Those were the Coven's glory days.
Oh. Took that guy completely out and, Huh. Alright. I was expecting there to be like a sudden horde of the bastards come after me. Sleep darts, can always do with more of them. A lot of raw whalebone. Words. Normally. Reagent bottle. Don't leave your reagents just laying around. That's a good way to knock them over and poison the whole building.
These odd lenses might be linked to what Ashworth is working on.
Okay. The original lenses Jindosh and I devised for the oracular were horribly flawed. Rather than focusing the energies of the void, they faulty lenses scattered them. My head was filled with noise, and the spiritual channel linking me with Delilah's magic was nearly extinguished. Ah! We can de-witch her if we install these. I will not cease our efforts until our coven controls the Sisters of the Oracular Order, but I know now that I proceed at grave risk. The old lenses could have been my ruin. They're stored in my workshop for now, but must be destroyed.
If I can sabotage Ashworth's communion device, she'll be powerless.
Alright. Who's ready to do something horrible again? Alright. Discarded lenses acquired. Let's go plug these suckers in. Also just going to pick up these guys and move them away so that Brianna doesn't see them as she approaches the contraption. Just a pile of snoozing ladies. Oh, that looks profoundly uncomfortable. Down you go. Alright.
Now to activate it and sever Ashworth's connection to the void.
What's this? All of you, if you share my loyalty to Delilah and our coven, heed my words. Again, I was haunted by nightmares about the Oraculum. The original lender's Jindosh she used in the device nearly ruined me. I felt Delilah's magic flicker, and the flame she rekindled in me almost went dark, like it did after Brigmore 15 years ago. I fear another accident like that will cost me everything, my connection to the void, to magic itself. We cannot afford any more mistakes. I will study the discarded lenses in my workshop, then have them destroyed. Remember that Delilah is relying on my efforts and the Oraculum is attuned to me alone. Do not interfere with the device, only I have a chance to control the Oracular Sisters. Alright.
All that's left to do is hit the switch.
What will I do now? I'm ruined. That feeling. The things I could do. The touch of the void. Delilah. It was everything I had.
16 years ago, it was just Brianna Ashworth and Delilah when they founded the Coven together. Pushed out into the harsh world, you are alone, but for a few allies.
Is it playing that piece again? Alright. That is Delilah, that is Ashworth removed. And her gravehounds are dead. Slug splintering wedges. Why does that sound like chips that you would get at a really weird bar? Delilah, when we can't talk, I write. There are things only you will understand. Daily I feel my connection to the void growing, and through me, your power calls out to those who would join our coven. New faces, new voices. Our bond is stronger than it was at Brigmore, yet you feel so far away. If we were together, I could say more. It's as if I can see beyond the air into another time or place. You have parted a curtain I never knew was there. Oh, Delilah, strange and beautiful whispers are carried on the breeze. I am forever grateful of being your instrument. Done straightening up. Stored your audiograph recordings in the archive down there in the basement. I tied it up around the Oraculum just as you asked. Some of the others were talking about the old lenses you took out of the Oraculum. Oh, okay, this is just, Alright, that's just telling me where the,
journal might tell me more about why Delilah can't be killed.
Alright. So that... Grab that, grab the painting. Ooh, some fun abstraction going on. Oh. Hang on a second. We seem to have lost chat. Check 1, 2. Hang on. Is that still working? Is the stream still streaming? Yes, stream is still streaming, but chat is down for some reason. Oh no, there it goes. That was weird. It's always when you go to check it, it suddenly starts working again. Alright. Let us away. So we need to get back down to the basement. Okay, the lift shaft was over here. Come on, get down. So I've discovered that the game keeps momentum. It's not momentum from the jump itself, but it keeps the momentum you had leading up to the jump. So if you hold the stick while in midair, the momentum adds on. Oh, I missed a rune. Hang on, does this lift actually work? Yes, it does. That makes it easier. Alright, let's go grab that. So I want every rune I can get hold of. Thankfully this place is good and cleared out. Oh, hello. Of course, I should have been looting all the exhibits. Oh, hey there, Chunky. Should have been looting all the exhibits while we were here. Oh, is it up on the roof? Ah, okay. Oh, all the remaining witches have just collapsed. Ah, there we go. Thump. Man, there's a whole garden back here. There we go. There's the rune. Take all those grapes. That's lunch, baby. And sleep darts. How many have I got now? 4. I think that's actually more than I started the mission with. Okay. Oh god. I missed. Okay. Those look like they're both in the basement. Aha! Ticket office. This will have money. Ooh, very quiet cash register.
Those around you cannot see me. I am here and not here when you call to me.
That's good. Custodian. Nothing in here. This is just a storage room.
I heard a story once of a sailor caught forever in a fog. It traveled with her across all the seas. I am that sailor.
Oh, I can take the bolt back. Okay. She doesn't seem to have anything interesting to say. Swift Stalker. What do you do? Movement is slightly faster with weapons sheaths. I don't want that. I want more movement speed in general. I want to be a speedy boy. Archive key. Good. Need to get into there. Alright. Seems that everyone's out of action. Use cliffside outside office window to get over fence. Drop down, enter basement through delivery door. Special display on the second floor. Enter through security room. Grab Roseboro prototype. Do not forget to disable alarm. Easy money. Dead as hell. Okay, full on ammunition. There's more bugs about. Apparently I was meant to come in here through a different entrance. Oh, the bugs have eaten through the... They've eaten through the anatomical displays. Oh, shit. Good. the witches are completely out. Reminder. Quartermaster's office, and I've already been there. Take that. And what have you got to tell me while I poke around?
Fell to the assassin Dowd. Her magic was lost, and the coven scattered. I made a new life in Karnaca. Then I heard her whispering from the void, leading me to the Duke, who heard those same whispers. Together we worked to bring Delilah back into the world, changing the Empire from the home of Aramis Stilton 3 years ago. Across the Isles, all of us who'd been with
Stilton again, we've heard him mentioned before.
we felt the magic return. Others joined. New faces, new blood. Now, Delilah is immortal. Forever. She holds Dunwall, and we've turned to corrupting the oracular order. The overseers take guidance from their prophetic sisters, and soon we'll influence their dreams and visions.
Okay. So something went on at Aramis Stilton's place that has rendered Delilah immortal. Though what? Ah, hello. Come on. There we go. There's a little gap in the fountain. Right, and then we just quietly vacate. Let's have shadow form at the ready, just...
What ox do tonight? Starving.
Pretty sure I saw someone. Damn! You aren't going anywhere! She can't escape! Witchcraft can't protect No use running!
Meow. Crap.
Hey, who are you? Stop!
I'm an idiot.
Let me show you how I got this right.
Roll for you! You won't get away!
Oh boy, I have attracted... Oh my... I drew the whole bloody regiment. Bloody hell. I thought I could just, like, quietly dip past, but Jesus. Okay, let's try that again.
Fell to the assassin Dowd. Her magic was lost, and the coven scattered. I made a new life in Karnaca. Then I heard her whispering from the void, leading me to the Duke, who heard those same whispers. Together we worked to bring Delilah back into the world, changing the Empire from the home of Aramis Stilton 3 years ago. Across the Isles, all of us who'd been with her at Brigmore and before, we felt the magic return. Others joined. New faces, new blood.
Don't need to stick around and listen to that again. You know, let's exit through a different path. Here we go, climb up here. That gets me back to the apartment. Hop. Okay, now I just make my way back to the shopkeeper. So, path out should be more or less clear.
Who opened this door? Maybe the wind or something.
Interesting. They actually respond when you open doors.
Nothing. What? Where did those rats come from?
You're in a Victorian period city, my friend. There are rats. There we go.
Someone is asking for trouble over there.
Bloodfly nests all
I think I just saw some.
Chasing monsters.
Oh, hell.
Don't let her escape! Don't let her escape!
Oh, God. What am I stuck on?
By the void!
Okay, I need to get to cover. There we go. Thump.
Shit, know you're a monster. Can't have gone far.
There we go. Relatch this door. Okay, it is latched. It's still latched. Okay, slip given.
Come out, wherever you are. You don't stand a chance anyway.
Right. I go back to the shopkeeper.
Where you think you're going?
I'll be damned.
That's not natural.
Welcome. Don't worry, we are perfectly safe in my shop. Welcome back.
If you say so.
I see you found the prototype.
Your acquaintance didn't make it.
It is a risky line of work, I'm afraid, but let's not dwell. I expect you'll be interested in payment. First your finder's fee, of course, and if you like, I can draw up some schematics based on the prototype, something you can use to modify your tools. And as a token of my appreciation, a discount at the shop.
A fair deal.
Very fair.
What a pleasant surprise to see.
So what do we have here? Ancient Howlbolt blinds enemies, causes witches to flee. Deep Howlbolt blinds enemies, causes wolves to flee.
All those valuable artworks locked up in the conservatory where no one can see them. Truly a shame. Ah, you want blueprints for better weaponry.
Oh, interesting. So these are masterworks.
The district is so quiet since the conservatory was closed.
Oh, hang on. Once installed, a masterwork upgrade cannot be removed. If you install Ancient Howlbolt, you won't be able to install Deep Howlbolt. Okay. I think I'm more likely to face off against
I'm certain
witches.
you will be satisfied with your purchase.
I think I'm going to face off against more witches than I am wolfhounds. I'm also going to take the upgraded telescope
No
because
need
that's
to
been
wrap it
sitting.
for you, I suppose.
There's a upgrade to the sleep darts that I haven't been able to find. Masterwork for the pistol. Interesting. Okay.
It's a pleasure to have such a unique young lady in our store.
Okay. Nothing else I particularly need here. Let's go. I want to follow... Is there a way of getting through here? No. Is that a reward? Oh, free reward. Okay. I'm not going to worry about robbing the black market store. I'll just leave them to it. Let's get back and get the heck out. I did get everything, didn't I? Yeah. Hey, Megan.
So it's done.
Yep.
Ashworth won't be a problem anymore.
Good. But Emily, there's something else. Back when I lived in Dunwall, I did things that I'm not proud of.
Isn't that a requirement for citizenship?
What I've got to say is not a joke. I knew Delilah and Ashworth. Bought into their bullshit. Which led me down a bad road. To be honest, before all this, I thought Delilah dead. I don't want to get into it right now. But I felt like you should know. There are things I regret.
All right, Megan. Thank you for opening up. If only a little.
I'm starting to feel like you deserve it. Are you ready to leave now?
Yep, we're all wrapped up here.
Yes. Let's go. Take me back to the Dreadful Whale.
Another step toward the Duke of Serkonos. And Delilah.
Yep. Next up is figuring out what the hell was going on. Yep, another hostile... I haven't been able to get a single clean hands mission because I keep choking people out and they keep getting stabbed while I'm choking them. Alright, nothing else we can use there.
For several years, Delilah's been here, getting stronger, turning people against me. Why didn't I see it coming? What was I doing during that time? Pretending to listen at court, ruling through an army of bureaucrats, waiting for the next chance to get free of Dunwall Tower. Well, now I'm free. If only I could go back. Aramis Stilton was once an ally of the Duke. The owner of Karnaka's mines, Stilton lived in a fortified bunker at the heart of the Dust District. No one's seen him for years, since around the time Delilah started making her moves. But whether Stilton's alive or dead, his home holds the key to Delilah's immortality.
Alright. Let's go ransack the place. This mission I do remember. This is, the extent of my knowledge is this mission. Because this is where I got to and then ultimately stopped playing. Because this mission runs like absolute dog shit on the PS4 for some reason. Right. Dust District. So this mission has a bit of a gimmick, I guess you'd call it, to it. It's got... So, well... Suffice to say, there's a reason they call it the Dust District. Anything new around the boat? Dr. Hypatia?
My mind is finally clearing. Now I can return to my work here, helping those who need it the most. What can I say about what you've done for me? Saved me from madness and worse. From giving in to a life of sadistic brutality. How could I ever repay you for that? Given who you are and what you're in Karnaka to do, I can only say, good luck. The city, the country, the empire, everyone is counting on you. I'll send something special for you, by way of courier. I hope it helps.
Alright, so that's given us the combat sleep dart. Which is weird, because the combat... The sleep dart seems to work just fine.
Take care of herself. Listen to me, talking to myself like the old loon I am.
Okay, Megan's not around. Owls.
Megan is out in the city, but I'll explain.
I need to know why Delilah can't be killed. Everything we've learned implies that something strange happened at Aramis Stilton's home 3 years ago, but then he disappeared.
Stilton lived in a bunker kept secure by a fancy lock made by Jindosh. Maybe inside you'll learn more about how to stop Delilah.
But I have to get there first. Through a ruin created by the Duke, where my father grew up.
Megan had an intriguing idea. Paolo is leader of the Howlers. He wants Vice Overseer Byrne killed, and of course, Byrne wants Paolo dead too. Both groups will attack you on sight, but walk in with the corpse of their chief enemy, and they'll treat you like family.
You think they'll help me get into Aramis Stilton's home?
I'm pretty sure that will work.
Alright, simple enough.
Seeing this place and these people, I can feel my perspective changing. How will I be different after this?
That's a good thing I'm not doing high chaos, eh?
The Dust District. I've read about the winds coming through the cleft in Shindaray Peak, how the city uses it for windmills and mining operations.
Alright, nothing going on in here. Let's get to it. Does Sokolov know how to steer this thing?
Ready now?
Ready.
Ready.
Take Megan's skiff closer.
Okay, so this is open gang warfare out here.
Who was the man I'm after? Aramis Stilton?
An ally to the old Duke, loyal and smart. Stilton helped build modern Karnaca with those silver mines. Started as a miner and worked his way up until he was a prince of industry. But now the new Duke drives the mine crews night and day. Dust falls non-stop onto the district. What was once prosperous is now in ruins.
I suppose the Duke doesn't care, as long as he sips from silver cups.
And what are the cups a Dunwall Tower made from, Empress? In any case, you'll have to pass through the dust district to reach Stilton's
because we're
home.
just that extra.
Maybe he's still in there, or maybe he's dead.
Alright, let's begin. We've still got half an hour, so we can do a bit of exploration before we
Find
begin.
Megan once you reach the dust district. She'll tell you more. I'll wait here with this skiff and take you back to the dreadful whale after you finish.
Alright, let's go. So, I think for the purposes of this, we will side with the Overseers. But I will drop by Stilton's place so we can, so I can show something off first. These weird crowds on all the buildings.
Control through the dust district anymore. Orders from the Duke. We're losing too many people. Good soldiers blinded by that hallucinogenic powder the Howlers use, then stabbed to death or dragged down by the Abbey's hounds. One young lieutenant got hit by an overseer grenade, and that was it. She was one of the Duke's distant cousins or something.
Shit. Let's hope they do enough damage to each other so the fight goes out of them.
That won't happen until someone manages to kill either Paulo or Vice Overseer Byrne. And I don't see you or me beating a path to the Crone's hand or up to the temporary stronghold the Abbey's got set up.
Tired of cleaning silver dust out of my ears.
Be healthy. Hey, buddy.
Grand Palace. That's in something.
Let him go!
Oh crap, I didn't.
No use running!
Where'd he go? Oh. Alright, so. Hear that rumbling?
From the mines.
The wind's about to kick up, and. Can't see shit, Captain! Alright, we are gonna need dark sight a lot for this one. And dead. You know what? Actually, let's. I've got some Greater dark vision. Objects and security systems. Okay, I need one more rune and I can get that. The hell was that? Something's a-creaking. Okay, none of these guys... They just said that they don't bother really patrolling the Dust District, so... I'm gonna head over here, I'm gonna shadow form and see if I can just rush the door.
The officers should get extra rations. We work harder, and we come from better families. I should think that's just...
Oh, don't even need a shadow form. Jeez, this sand is piled high. Oh, okay, there's nothing out here. Just making sure we get everything before we move on.
The Overseers won't just leave the district, and the Howlers can't.
Oh.
Paolo has a price on Burns' head, and the Vice Overseer effectively wants the same thing.
Old habits die hard, eh, Billy?
I've been doing reconnaissance, talking to people. The Overseers and the Howlers have divided up the district. Just ahead is neutral territory where no one will harass you. But further on, the Howlers and the Overseers both have boundaries set up. And beyond those points, they'll attack you on sight.
Aramis Stilton is the real goal. Sokolov said you had an idea.
Yes. I believe that if you take out Paolo or Vice Overseer Byrne, the other one will grant you safe passage, and will help you get inside Stilton's home. Neutralize either one of them, and bring him to the other.
What else do you know that might help me?
Byrne is protected by the Overseers. Paolo has the Howlers, but I think he's also got some kind of black magic charm. They say he's got to die twice before the sun sets, or he can't be killed. Good luck with that.
Say, that sounds very familiar. Who else do we know who had a power like that, hmm?
This is the Duke of Sarkon. I'm told that people are complaining. It's falling from the city. Yes. War is expensive.
How do we get in there?
You may not be aware that our silver mines are operating past full capacity in order to fund our conflict against the Northern Isle.
Oh well, they are really going to war, huh? Okay, that's a hell of a drop, not going that way. How do I get that rune? Gotta be another way around and down. Okay, nobody here. Neutral territory. Alright. Good. That means I can walk around freely without anybody bothering me. Extra rune. So, is that enough for greater... Yes, it is. Greater dark vision. I have a feeling I'm going to be using this a lot.
Sister says you can beat any lock in the city. I'm not sure why Stilton's house needed to be shut up tight like this, but what do you think? Can you crack it?
Give me a minute.
Durante knows how to get in here. Paolo.
Oh.
Never mind. Maybe another time.
Or not. Let's go.
Oops, I interfered with their
Your
conversation.
face is covered. The Grand Guard won't like that.
Alright, so... Here's the lock. So, Here's the riddle. At the dinner party were Lady Winslow, Dr. Marcola, Countess Conti, Madame Nasteau, and Baroness Finch. Sorry, Madame Nazio. There we go. The women sat in a row. They all wore different colours, and Dr. Marcola wore a jaunty green hat. Madame Nazio was at the far left, next to the guest wearing a red jacket. The lady in purple sat left of someone in white. I remember that purple outfit because the woman spilled her wine all over it. The traveller from Freyport was dressed entirely in blue. When one of the dinner guests bragged about her ring, the woman next to her said they were finer than in Freyport where she lived. So Lady Winslow showed off a prized bird pendant, at which the lady from Dubovka scoffed, saying it was no match for her war medal. Someone else carried a valuable diamond, and when she saw it, the visitor from Belton next to her almost spilled her neighbour's whiskey. Baroness Finch raised her beer in toast. The lady from Karnaca, full of rum, jumped up onto the table, falling onto the guest in the centre seat, spilling the poor woman's absinthe. Then Countess Conti captivated them all with a story about her wild youth in Dunwall. In the morning there were 4 heirlooms under the table: the ring, snuff tin, the war medal, and the diamond, but who owned each? It is possible to puzzle this out on your own. There's an achievement associated with it. I will not be going for it because I have square brain, so I have no earthly clue. But I'm going to leave this up, and you all at home can ponder. So we have Marcola, Finch, Nazio, Marcola, and Winslow. Oh. There we go. So that's everybody. The idea is to figure out who owned each item. But we've no chuffing clue, because this is Jindosh we're talking about, and we have no idea how we're going to figure his head out. Especially now that we have given him square brain as well. I'll get in there. So, neutral territory. That's the Howlers' end of things. We go in there, they'll attack us. So long as we stay away from them, we'll be just dandy. Well, Amber, can always do with more of that. Excellent.
Cut down. One second he was there, the next he was gone.
And the docks were swarming with rats. I know.
That's a trick I need to learn.
It's not like that. Mindy says he's carrying some old lady's hand. Witch. Dead a dog's age ago. Maybe before we were born.
Nasty. But it keeps them alive.
I'm gonna make a complaint to Paolo.
Okay. We'll be confiscating that before long. Going that way. Wait, there's nothing even down here. This is just a dead end. Arr. Anything else I can pinch? Doesn't look like it. Well, actually, this is why we have this upgraded. Oh, here comes the dust. Interesting. He's got a wrist bow like the whalers. I wonder whatever happened to all of them. They're probably still in Dunwall. was blocked. Oh, it's probably a barricade on the... Alright, I'll go back out through the windows then. Where was the window? Here we go. Okay. So. Make that jump. Oh. There we go.
Who's got holes? Hardly lasted a month.
So. Paolo apparently has to die multiple times before it takes. But I wonder if we can maybe just choke him out instead. Eek. Okay. Hey, buddy. Sleepy times. There we go. Apparently full on sleep darts. Alright. Well, that's... I can tell. Nighty night. There we go. Now you can sleep off the bloodfly poison. Jeez, there's a solution right there. Well, there we go. Horrible, 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 horrible. Alright, where's this shrine? Don't suppose that the outsider can just tell me the answer to the riddle. Oh, okay. Apparently this ain't it. I'm in the wrong building. Take all the cash though. Ugh. Nothing. Okay, there must be... The shrine must be inside the Crone's Hand pub itself. I just lean over and pop the window? No. Gotta get... Oh! Ow. Inside. There's gotta be... Okay, hang on. Dark vision. Let's do a head count. 1, 2. Okay. Fortunately, all these guys are in a position that I can't. Here we go. I can knock you out though. Fun dive.
What happened here?
The air smells like rat piss.
Okay. The Howlers have the wrist bows.
Hey. Hey!
That's one.
Hello? Wake up!
Looking for a fight? I'm gonna cut you with the...
This won't take long.
Time to die, little...
And,
Sure have wandered outside without bodyguards, Lee.
and down they go. Oh, that one's still up.
You're living a soft life.
I'll keep that nice scarf of yours. Keep trying.
I'm trying desperately here. There we go. They never learn. Yep, dead. Well, they're all down regardless of such. Alright, so let's take a nice little poke around. Oh, come on. There we go. Yay, Twitch isn't broken. Yeah, the chat just like completely died for a while. It was just giving me connecting to chat ages and ages.
But I don't see how you can help the miners.
It's all connected, too. Once the app is on my backs, I'll make it too expensive for the Duke to run them. The workers stop leaving. We'll see that mines producing at half speed are more profitable than mines producing.
Unless dust in the streets, we'd be happy up our hands.
There's a way to satisfy everybody. First, in this district, then across the city. The people who work the mines have more power than they know.
I'm all for collective bargaining, but definitely not out of a gangster. He'd screw those miners as soon as he got his foot in the door. But what did that say? Disarray spreads after Parliament fire. We've received devastating news out of Dunwall, indicating the Parliament building there has been partially destroyed by fire. The swiftly spreading blaze resisted all attempts at extinguishing, and panic ensued as smoke and flame spread to outlying neighbourhoods. Many deaths and injuries have been reported, with dozens yet unaccounted for. Authorities have not ruled out arson, but smouldering ruins are yet unsafe and a hindrance to investigations. Meanwhile, all Gristolian parliamentary activities have ceased, and most commercial routes are now closed, making it inadvisable to travel to Dunwall at this time. Aha. I'm willing to take bets that I'm willing to take bets that Delilah started that fire. This isn't it. And he is having a hard time. Gigantic painting of some concept art.
This must be Paolo's place.
Ooh, yeah, the guy's got a painting of his ugly mug. Eek, that looks unhealthy. Oh, and a painting of a ladyship. Granny Rags. What do you got for me, outsider?
In case you're wondering, Paolo's not one of those unhinged cultists who believe I will grant them favors if they leave a big enough offering or play just the right musical notes. He doesn't care a fig for me. But he put up this shrine because he found the hand of an old witch I knew once. And Paolo saw right away that it pays to have an edge. Sometimes pieces of us linger long after we're gone. The Duke of Serkonos inherited a vibrant city and wasted no time stripping it to the bone. What will he leave behind? And what about you? Who will you leave to pick up the pieces here in the Jewel of the South?
See, that's one of the things that I just love about The Outsider's writing style, is that he is all about questions. He's like, what are you gonna do? Alright, so that's enough for today. We will deal with Paolo next time. But that is probably not going to be until Monday, because tomorrow we will be playing Warframes: The New War. I'm very much looking forward to that. Until then, it's gonna be good. Thank you, good night, and much love.